حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح قد قامت الصلاة قد قامت الصلاة الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله
لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله. استقيموا واستووا وصلوا بخشوع. صلوا صلاة مودع. اللهم احسن وقوفنا بين يديك ولا تخزنا يوم العرض عليك. الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. يسبح لله ما في السماوات وما في الأرض الملك القدوس العزيز الحكيم هو الذي بعث في الأميين رسولا منهم يتلو عليهم آياته ويزكيهم ويعلمهم الكتاب والحكمة وإن كانوا من قبل لفي ضلال مبين وآخرين منهم لما يلحقوا بهم وهو العزيز الحكيم ذلك فضل الله يؤتيه من يشاء والله ذو الفضل العظيم مثل الذين حملوا التوراة ثم لم يحملوها كمثل الحمار يحمل أسفارا بئس مثل القوم الذين كذبوا بآيات الله والله لا يهدي القوم الظالمين قل يا أيها الذين هادوا إن زعمتم أنكم أولياء لله من دون الناس فتمنوا الموت إن كنتم صادقين ولا يتمنونه أبدا بما قدمت أيديهم والله عليم بالظالمين قل إن الموت الذي تفرون منه فإنه ملاقيكم ثم تردون إلى عالم الغيب والشهادة فينبئكم بما كنتم تعملون يا أيها الذين آمنوا إذا نودي للصلاة من يوم الجمعة فاسعوا إلى ذكر الله وذروا البيع ذلكم خير لكم إن كنتم تعلمون فإذا قضيت الصلاة فانتشروا في الأرض وابتغوا من فضل الله واذكروا الله كثيرا لعلكم تفلحون وإذا رأوا تجارة أو لهوا انفضوا إليها وتركوك قائما قل ما عند الله خير من اللهو ومن التجارة والله خير الرازقين الله أكبر سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. بسم الله. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. آمين. ويطوف عليهم ولدان مخلدون إذا رأيتهم حسبتهم لؤلؤا منثورا وإذا رأيت ثم رأيت نعيما وملكا كبيرا عاليهم ثياب سندس خضر واستبرق وحلوا أساور من فضة وسقاهم ربهم شرابا طهورا. إن هذا كان لكم جزاء وكان سعيكم مشكورا. إنا نحن نزلنا عليك القرآن تنزيلا فاصبر لحكم ربك ولا تطع منهم آثما أو كفورا واذكر اسم ربك بكرة وأصيلا ومن الليل فاسجد له وسبحه ليلا طويلا. إن هؤلاء يحبون العاجلة ويذرون وراءهم يوما ثقيلا. نحن خلقناهم وشددنا أسرهم وإذا شئنا بدلنا أمثالهم تبديلا. إن هذه تذكرة فمن شاء اتخذ إلى ربه سبيلا وما تشاءون إلا أن يشاء الله. إن الله كان عليما حكيما يدخل من يشاء في رحمته والظالمين أعد لهم عذابا أليما. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. اللهم انصر الإسلام والمسلمين وأذل الشرك والمشركين ودمر أعداءك أعداء الدين في كل مكان. اللهم من أراد بالإسلام والمسلمين خيرا فخذ بيده إلى كل خير، ومن أراد بالإسلام والمسلمين شرا فخذه أخذ عزيز مقتدر. اللهم انصر المجاهدين في سبيلك في كل مكان، فوق كل أرض وتحت كل سماء. اللهم انصر إخواننا المجاهدين في سوريا واليمن والسودان. اللهم احقن دماء المسلمين في باكستان وأفغانستان. اللهم انصر إخواننا المجاهدين في فلسطين كافة وفي غزة خاصة. اللهم سدد رميهم واجبر كسرهم وارحم ضعفهم وثبت أقدامهم واربط على قلوبهم وآمن روعاتهم وارفع مصابهم وخفف معاناتهم. اللهم ارحم شهداءهم وداو جرحاهم ومرضاهم. اللهم إنهم جياع فاطعمهم وعطاشا فاسقهم وحفاة فاحملهم وعراة فاكسهم. اللهم إنهم مغلوبون فانتصر لهم. اللهم إنهم مقهورون فانتقم لهم. اللهم عليك باليهود المجرمين والصهاينة الحاقدين في فلسطين وفي كل مكان. اللهم عليك بهم وبمن أيدهم بالقول والفعل والعمل. اللهم عليك بهم وبمن نافق معهم وناصرهم في السر والعلانية. اللهم شتت شملهم وفرق جمعهم ونكس رايتهم ودمر قوتهم واطمس على أموالهم واجدد على قلوبهم وزلزل عروشهم وعجل زوالهم. اللهم لا ترفع لهم راية ولا تحقق لهم غاية، واجعلهم آية واجعلهم عبرة لمن اعتبر. اللهم ارزقنا صلاة في المسجد الأقصى قبل الممات. اللهم رد المسجد الأقصى إلى ديار المسلمين ردا جميلا. اللهم اشف صدور قوم مؤمنين بفتح قريب ونصر مبين. وصل اللهم وسلم وبارك على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. أستغفر الله أستغفر الله أستغفر الله. اللهم أنت السلام منك السلام عليك السلام تباركت وتعاليت هذا الجهاد سمعنا وأعطانا فرانك. Reminder, tomorrow inshallah the Fajr will be at 5:30. Tomorrow Fajr Iqam will be 5:30. So make sure inshallah you do everything 15 minutes earlier. Now we have the luxury of almost half an hour between end of Sahur or beginning of Salatul Fajr and the Iqamah. So tomorrow we will not have this luxury. Make sure you come on time, inshallah. And today our brother Dr. Qutayba is going to tell us about the physical and medical benefits of fasting. As you know, we fast not to lose weight or to be healthy, but we fast because it's we're obeying the commands of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and we are fulfilling the one of the main pillars of Islam. So I'm going to give the mic to brother Dr. Qutayba. فليتفضل مشكورا إن شاء الله.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. اللهم اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. الصلاة والسلام على سيدنا وحبيبنا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. Alhamdulillah wa shukrulillah, we reached our days to Ramadan, and the blessing of Ramadan for all of us and all the Muslim in large in all the world. So that's a blessing. So today I am telling you, I am just share with you the information about the fasting. One of the things that before I go to the fasting, the Sahaba, they asked Prophet Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam about why Allah said 30 days, not or 29 days, not 20 days or 40 days or 2 months. So the Prophet ﷺ, he answered them that the reason when the Prophet Adam, he disobeyed the order and then he eat from the tree. So the food stay in his abdomen and his stomach 30 days. And when Allah that he forgive him, and they tell him that he told him that to fast 30 days. So these are the things that it happened why 30 days. And also it mentioned in the Quran when he said that كُتِبَ عَلَيْكُمْ صِيَامٌ كَمَا كُتِبَ عَلَى الَّذِينَ مِنْ قَبْلِكُمْ لَعَلَّكُمْ تَتَّقُونَ أَيَّامًا مَعْدُودَةً. So they said that we ordered to fast the Ramadan for you, and also we ordered to fast before. That would belong to that, inshallah, about the Prophet Adam. So today I go to talk about the physical things that what happen in your body during Ramadan, and how much benefit you get from these things. So one thing before I will tell that there is a scientist from Japan. He's not Muslim. His name Yoshino. He's in 2016. He got Nobel Prize about the fasting. It's not to prove that the fasting of the Muslim, but he went through this to see what happened in his body about, or your body or another body about in the fasting. So one of the things that he mentioned which is to prevent degenerative diseases, like for example the Parkinson's disease and on dementia. So there's many things happen, he mentioned, but I don't go to with him, but just to tell you that how much the fasting is important for us. The fasting, which is, I want to tell you that you get benefit of fasting everything in your body. Name it, whether brain, heart, circulation, kidney, liver, skin, metabolism, immunity, mention anything. But I would go with you with one by one to see that how much benefit we can get from these things. So that one, we have in the brain 2 centers, which is called feeding center and satiety center. Feeding center is to eat, satiety center to suppress the feeding. So these are the balance that happen to the body, to that what you needed during the day, how much calories you will need to survive. So the liver is one of the important thing in your body in the fasting, to produce calories to obey the demand or what you needed during the day. Usually the calories you need during the day from 1,600 to 2,400, more or less depend on the sex, the age, the activity of what you have and what you do. Maybe you go up or go down, depend on your activity. So the liver is one of the things that during the fasting take the things to make calories. How they make it? It is the liver the circulation goes through the liver. And the liver, one of the good thing, it would take whatever in the circulation, like virus, bacteria, fatty acid, amino acid, cancer cell, whatever it is, to take it from there, go to the system is called Krebs cycle. This Krebs cycle in mitochondria of the cell of the liver, that will change from these things to calories and glucose, and also to change the glucose to the fatty, or vice versa, from the fat to the glucose according to the need. For example, like people eating a lot of things, what will happen to the calories? So it changes from glucose to the fat and deposit in the body. So the liver is one of the important things to give the calories and the demand of what you need. Second thing, it is about the digestive system. The digestive system is a starter from the mouth to the end of your body. This system has many benefits during the fasting. One of the things that the stomach is working every day for many years, many things, so till you are at the end of life, that it works everything to put the demand. Well, for example, like you eat, you said your wife, my love, you have good food you did. And they eat biryani, dolma, whatever he can. Who will pay the price? The stomach. The stomach would say, oh my God, this guy, he eats a lot and I will pay the price for it. So when in the day of Ramadan, pray to Allah that, thank God, you give me time to rest. So they do. So what happened in the stomach? That during the fasting, it is suppressed from the brain impulse to the stomach to decrease the acid secretion. So it will rest. Second thing, during also in fasting, that there is some people has gastric ulcer, which what mean gastric ulcer? There's ulcer in the stomach that during that a lot of acidity, a lot of things, it will damage. So during the fasting, it will help to rebuild and to rebuild of the mucosa of the stomach, so it would gain the things. So another thing which happens in the digestive system is called GERD, G-E-R-D. What's the GERD? Gastroesophageal reflux disease. That during some people they have reflux to the esophagus and then they get pain or something like that. During the Ramadan, this one will go down. Second thing, that when your stomach eat a lot of things and changes to Milky Way to go to the intestine, to the duodenum, it is need a lot of work, but it is the function of the stomach is to make it Milky Way. Also, there is in the intestine, it is in duodenum, there is also ulcer called peptic ulcer. That's what during the fasting, it heal. It is give time to the heal of these things. Other things that in the fasting, which is you don't know, but it is very important. There is a called good bacteria in the colon. It's called synergistic bacteria. What is this synergistic bacteria? That it takes something and give you something else. They take the food and give you vitamin K. These bacteria. What is the vitamin K important? It is for clotting. When there's some bleeding there, something like that, the vitamin K is important to go to help the cycle of clotting. So these bacteria would increase in number during the fasting. So all these things, and also there's something which is about all the digestive system. Before, when there's no Ramadan, we eat any time during the day, night, and something. But in Ramadan, it makes regulation of your digestive system. That eat in a certain time and the breakfast sometime, so give the program of your brain in the way that to regulate and give good health. This is one of the things in the digestive system. Second thing, I go to some of this part of your body, you get benefit. For example, like in the brain. What happens in the brain during fasting? It will make less anxiety, help the depression, increase the memory, increase that better memory, and also they found it will help to to prevent the Parkinson's disease and also dementia and all many more things. Maybe they know it now and maybe later in the future they will figure it out. But a lot of things it happened. And the other one is the circulation. Oh, by the way, they also to decrease the stroke in the brain. Why? Because when the blood pressure go down, it is less that incidence for the stroke. In the circulation is affected by fasting. First of all, the heart will become better in fasting. Why? Because there's more oxygen saturation to the body, and then the heart will become less demand to work to give supply to the brain, that oxygen supply. Why is this one happen, that increased saturation? Because the inflammation and the cortisol will increase secretion in the body. Allah created us in the way, which is how much you think about how much perfect, you cannot reach it. When we sleep, before we wake up, the cortisol start to increase secretion in the body. Why? Because the cortisol is the defense mechanism for stress. So when you wake up, there is many stress, so this one will help you to prevent or to decrease the incidence of this stress. So the circulation, first of all, affects in the heart, good, and also to lower blood pressure. And there is some diseases called atherosclerosis. What is atherosclerosis? Is that atheroma, which is deposit of cholesterol, calcium, phosphate, something in the wall of the artery, and this one will make rigidity of the artery. So in the case with the time, at the old age, the blood pressure go up because the artery become rigid. So this in the fasting, it will lower these things. Why? In case of that, the liver will take cholesterol, take the things, it will lower the things that to supply this process of atheroma. The second thing that in the fasting, the immunity of your body increase, and also that will give the cortisone, which is secreted in the body, which suppress the inflammation. This suppress the inflammation is very, very important for people who has autoimmune disease. What is autoimmune disease? That the antibody produced in the body against your body, against a certain part of your body. For example, like rheumatoid arthritis, like lupus erythematosus, like eczema, like a lot of things. So these, when decrease the inflammation, it will give support to you to be better life. So these, they found also in case of respiration. The respiration that increase is important. When I told you about the heart, will increase the oxygen, because when he has cortisone and also decrease inflammation, for example, like in asthma and other chronic obstructive lung disease or other diseases, when increase inflammation, more oxygen supply to get benefited, and more supply go to the brain and to the other tissue and to the heart. So it will get a lot of benefit of it. This one. Second thing I want also to mention with you, diabetes. I am not saying that in diabetes you go to fast, but there is many type of diabetes, like juvenile diabetes, adult type diabetes, gestational diabetes that occur during the pregnancy, and the insulin resistant diabetes. So they found in diabetes that when you lose your weight, that increase the gate in the artery. What is the gate? Gate is the opening of in the wall of the artery that let the glucose get out of circulation and the blood glucose go down. This, when fasting, it is increase in number. Some of the adult type, in the beginning of his life, there's no diabetes, but when the age go up, this gate will become lower in number, and then the diabetes start. This is about and also the hemoglobin A1C. They found that during the fasting, the A1C will go down. What is the A1C? It is that the cumulative of the sugar or glucose in 3 months. So when they found in these 3 months, the A1C is go down. For example, like the normal people, me and other people, number 5 is normal, 6 is borderline, 7 is mean that he get diabetes. So this number will go down in fasting. so you get benefit of it. About the cancer, very important about the cancer. The cancer, it have a lot of help in the fasting. First of all, when I said that increase immunity, increase the phagocyte cell. Phagocyte, what's phagocyte? Engulf the thing in the body, bad things. And also increase the killer cell, which is kill the cancer cell, and increase the white BC, which is also has effect on the killing of the cancer. Other one, which is help the cancer by the circulation. If there is cell in the circulation, it will take it by liver and change it to glucose. Third thing also, that during the fasting, the nutrition to the cancer will be less. So the reproduction of the cancer cell will become less. Also, they found in fasting that the fasting will help chemotherapy and radiation in treatment of cancer. This is some of the important things that it is important about this thing. About the other one, autoimmune disease, I said. About the arthritis, one of the arthritis. This is one thing is important, that autoimmune disease. What is this thing? It is an antibody against yourself, like against the joint or something. What happened with the patient? They said, oh my God, I have the pain in the leg, I have the pain in this and this. Why? Because this inflammation would increase the production of pain mediator. When you increase the pain mediator, you feel the pain. But during the fasting, this mediator will be suppressed. And also decrease the degenerative effect on the arthritis, and then the patient would become much better. Like example, arthritis, lupus erythematosus, like in psoriasis, all these things. Second thing about the skin. When you think about the skin, what happened with the skin? The skin, first of all, it will increase the barrier for the skin. So they mean that become more protective for you from the inflammation, from infection, from the things. So it will give you more strength for your body. Second thing of the skin, it is decrease the inflammation. So in case the people who has acne and psoriasis and their eczema, it will suppress this process of inflammation. So you get better thing in your life. Other thing, which is maybe nobody can realize it, it is decrease the wrinkle of the face during the fasting. So the wrinkle of the face, for example, like in the beginning of the month, and after that 20 days or 20 days, your face will become light. Like for example, if I see one of the brothers, I said in the beginning, I said, oh, after 20 days, oh my God, your face has become better, more better than this. So these are the benefits of fasting that affect on you, even you don't know. So one of the things about the renal kidney, or usually in normal people, the kidney has improved the renal function. What is the improve? Increase the glomerular filtration rate. For example, what's the glomerular filtration? The amount of the fluid secreted from the nephron to go to the urine and the hammer. This will improve the function, and also increase the regeneration of the mucosa of the tubule. The third thing, which is in the renal, which is called proteinuria. Proteinuria is the protein in the urine. Usually you don't have protein in the urine because it will not pass through the glomeruli. But some of the disease, like for example nephrotic syndrome, there is a lot of albumin go to the kidney and secrete out. This in the fasting, it will lower, suppress, because according a lot of the mechanism. So there is many things in the body, it will change. But I don't want to go to each detail because it takes time and then it will suppress. But I want to go something which is more important for you and me, that we do the bad thing in the Ramadan. What we do in the bad thing in Ramadan? Two things, in break fasting and then in the suhoor. What we do with some people, when they go to the fasting, the break fasting, they eat a lot of things, food in a short time. What will happen? Like for example, if you have car, Ferrari, Lamborghini, something, and then go from 0 to 100 miles per hour, the engine is prepared for this. But here in the stomach is not prepared for this, because they have resting for a while. when you bombard it with the food, take the flag, say, oh my God, I need help. What will happen? That the brain, the blood from the brain shift to the stomach to obey the demand of what you need. So what happened with the guy? Said, oh my God, I am full, I am dizzy, I want to sleep, I want to do. And then after that, the blood sugar will shoot up, increase in number. So what will happen? That it will send impulse to pancreas to secrete insulin. So what will happen? You go up and decrease the sugar and then make circle. So the best way to overcome these things, it is very important for everybody, and we do that every day, like us. We eat small thing in the break, for example, like date, and then some milk and something like that, and then we go to pray. So this is the best. Why? Because the date, I will tell you what is the benefit of the date. It will give something which is, give the glucose go up gradually. So when it go to the brain, not suddenly and then will the brain become crazy. It will go suppressed. And also, one of the benefit of this, it will send impulse to the stomach to less eat, because you get satisfied with the glucose. So one of the things it is important to do these things. It will help you in lowering how much food you take, and then not you feel dizzy or something about that. This one thing. Second thing about the خلص. The other one is the suhoor. The suhoor, with a lot of people, they eat so much food in the short time, and then after they eat suhoor, and then they go, I am ready for fasting, and then they go to, after Salat al-Fajr, and they go to sleep, and the food stay in the body and then stay in the things, and then when you wake up, you don't feel well. So the best thing to do is that to eat a little bit, and then after you pray, and then go to do some exercise to let the digestive system to work, and then to give the help of the stomach. No, just 1 minute. 1 minute. About the date. The date is have very, very good things. First of all, they have a lot of things like fiber, vitamin B6, that they have minerals, potassium, calcium, phosphate, copper, something like that. And they have it's called the glycemic index. What is glycemic index? That they found that when you eat sugar, it shoots up of the glucose up. But when you eat date, it will give you a little bit high of the blood sugar to reach the level. And they found that the glycemic index is from 0 to 100. It said when you eat the date, it will go about below the 50. 50 is a very good number. So I don't want to take more time. Thank you very much for that. Allow me to share with you the information. Thank you for listening. I hope you like what I said. I hope that, inshallah, Allah bless us, all of us in Ramadan and everything, that we can get benefit of it. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Sorry about that. العفو، ترى أنا أخذت وقت شوية. جزاك الله. sorry.